Hey everyone, Season 2 of the WoW routine is finally here and it's been a long wait for all of us. I'm MyBigBlaze and in this video I'll walk you through everything you can do in the new season. The first week of 11.1 didn't have much to offer aside from campaign, but now that it's finally over, we're getting a ton of new content. So let's not waste any more time. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe to help the channel grow. Now, let's get started. So, Season 2 is finally here and there is a lot of content to do. The first thing on the list, in no particular order, is Mythic Plus. We can now test all the class changes on the live server and start seeing how the season will play out. There are 8 new dungeons, some great, some not so much, but the real highlight is the new changes to the loot table and crests. For those who don't know, in this season, hero gear drops from Keystone level 6 and gilded crests drop from Keystone level 7. These changes are a big improvement, making gearing up easier and giving more players the chance to upgrade their gear. For players who like to push hierarchies, Blizzard has introduced 2 new achievements, Keystone Legend and Resilient Keystone. To earn Keystone Legend, you need to reach a 3k rating in Season 2. Resilient Keystone is a fantastic achievement, earned by completing all M+ dungeons at Keystone level 12 or higher and in time. The reward for earning this achievement is huge. Your Keystone will no longer deplete below the respective Keystone level of the achievement. For example, if you get the achievement at Keystone level 12, you won't be able to deplete below that level, and this rule applies for higher Keystone achievement as well. For new player or new characters, Mythic 0 is also open this week, which is a great way to gear up. You can earn champion gear from each boss, but Mythic 0 is now on a weekly lockout. Next up, of course, we have raids. This week marks the opening of Liberation of Undermine and the start of the race toward First. If you're anything like me, you're probably really excited about it. I'm rooting for Liquid, but let me know in the comments who are you cheering for, Liquid, Echo or any other guilds. Back to the raid itself, all major difficulties unlock at the same time. That means you can dive into normal, heroic and mythic right away, along with the first wing of LFR. LFR is a great way to secure 2 or 4 piece tier sets early if you need them. The raid looks fantastic and I really hope Blizzard nails the tuning so we get an awesome raiding experience. There are a few bosses I'm especially excited for and I can't wait to see how they play out. With all that in mind, make sure to get your lockouts early and plan your raid schedule, especially if you're pushing for gear upgrades in the first week. Alright, let's talk about delves. In Season 2 we get 2 additional delves and improved ways to earn gear. I know some players aren't huge fans of delves, but they are a great way to get gear and crests early in the season. Plus, don't forget about the weekly vault you will get from delves. In the new season, bountiful delves will be more accessible and Delver's Bounty, the map that rewards higher gear, will be easier to obtain. However, there's a new limit this season, you can only get 1 map per week. At the start of the season, bountiful delves can drop some really solid items that can help boost the gear of both your alts and your main character. If you hit bountiful level 8, you will get 639 high level gear and 649 from the weekly vault. These items can also be upgraded to even higher levels. One more great change this season, delves level 9 to 11 will reward runed crests and tier 8 and above from the bountiful delves will reward gilded crests up to 3 times a week. Next we have the campaign. One objective you definitely don't want to miss is completing chapter 5 of the campaign. According to a few posts, we might complete the campaign this week, but regardless, you will want to reach chapter 5 and finish the quest Liberation of Undermine, the house loses. This quest is pretty straightforward and the reward is fantastic early in the season. All you need to do is to defeat the final boss of the raid and you will get enchanted rune crests for crafting gear along with some Valor Stone. The reason I say this quest is easy is that even if you don't have the chance to defeat the final boss on normal or heroic, the quest lets you complete it on story mode difficulty. You will team up with a few NPCs and take down the final boss with no major mechanics to worry about. Be sure to complete this quest early to get those valuable crafting materials while they are still highly useful at the start of the season. So, comparing this week to last week is like night and day. We have so much to do and it feels like we're finally getting everything the season has to offer. Whether you're into PvP or PvE, there's something for everyone, and now is the perfect time to dive in. The hype is real. Throughout the season, I'll be sharing more guides and tips, especially focused on M+ and PvE content, to help give you an edge. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. Thank you for watching. Peace.